So good evening. We're wiredin. I'm Rahul, and this is Ankit. Both of us study at NPS Koramangala, 11th grade currently. I'm a huge Star Trek fan, and I spend most of my time coding. And this guy, he's exactly the opposite. He's a Star Wars fan, Lord of the Rings fan, and as you can read over there, pain in the ass. So you know who made the PowerPoint now. So sometime last year, around November, both of us wanted to attend the Startup Weekend event. And we were brainstorming for ideas and it was completely futile. So then we were thinking, deviated, and then we were thinking, so now we're going to miss these days of school. Then we have to call people, check up what homework we had, what we did in class. It's going to be very annoying because not one person gives you reliable information. So over the past 3 months, we've been working on this idea. We've scrapped it, recreated it, so many things, and we've finally come up with wiredin. So it keeps the students up to date, it manages their calendar, and we incorporate a bit of learning as well. We try to take the classroom experience online. So even if you miss a couple of days of school, no problems. You come on wiredin, you get to check everything that's happened over the past couple of days, and some fun part as well that we're going to show you momentarily.
Okay, so here we have the login screen, and we've tried to make it as simple as possible for students who can't waste time on finding out what their homework is. Now, we do a simple Gmail login, and now here we have all of these notifications. This is our dashboard, which shows you the most important things that you need to know. What homework do I have tomorrow? What assignment do I have to complete by tomorrow? What test do I have coming on Monday? Do I have any important schedule for tomorrow that I need to follow? And we have all of that up here on our dashboard. Now, as you can see on the left-hand side, we have a side panel where you can navigate to timetable for the next day, which kind of tells you what books to pack. It tells you what portions you have for your exam. And we've incorporated everything that a student would have to write down in a diary or otherwise, and if he misses a day, he won't know all that. And we've pushed all of that into this one web app. And so we have, it's going to be social, which means that your fellow students will be the ones who are entering data, who are pushing up data. Now, we've had a beta test, a closed beta test for 11th grade of NPS Koramangala. We've had a phenomenal response. All 80 students signed up, and for the past month, they've been very active. They've been putting up test dates. They put up their timetables, and if anyone goofs up, they edit it. They make sure it works out, just like how Wikipedia is done, right?
As you can see over here, we have a lot for tomorrow, but especially an exam tomorrow, which is interesting. Anyways, since this is in beta, we actually have a lot of updates coming up. One main update that's going to come in the next 3 or 4 days is something called challenges. We're from NPS, very, very competitive lot. So if we're trying to replicate it online, then we might as well do that as well. So what we have is, you come up, you post a question in a forum. Not a conventional forum, you post a question and a block of answer. It can be a single numerical answer, or it could be a small text, and that is sent up to the cloud. You challenge your entire class at once. So then people come, they try to solve it, they type in the answer and then hit a thumbs up. So if your answer is right, for long sentences we use an analysis to check whether it's close to the answer, and then you get 10 experience points if you're right. So we have a leaderboard up there, so that's meant to give it more traction than it already has.
So here's the main difference between our app and using a Facebook group or a Google group. Now, the thing about Facebook and Google is that once you create a group, that data is not, it's not classified according to submission date. It's according to the date that you posted it up there. So supposing you had a 1 month long assignment and you haven't completed it until 1 week before, you wouldn't remember it. You would forget. Which is why this is so important.
Thank you.